welcome back to the painting room, everyone, for a tag video today. We have the tag out here. We're ready to spread some love. So today's tag is the Spreading Some Booktube Love Tag. I think I said that right. And I was tagged by Criminale. So thank you, Criminale. Now, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I saw Criminale do this video, and before he was even, like, I don't know, 2 minutes in, I was scrolling through his little, like comment box thing, seeing if he tagged anyone, because I was gonna do it anyway. I love this kind of thing. I love this kind of thing. Any chance I have to talk about you guys, to geek out over you guys, to tell you how awesome you are, I'm gonna take it. So, let's do this. I have Criminale's video pulled up on my phone for the prompts. So guys, I have to say here before we get started that in Criminale's video, he said he was only gonna pick one person for each one so that his video wasn't like 100 years long. I'm not gonna do that. So settle in, weirdos. Prompt number 1, booktubers who inspire you. Okay, so literally I can think of something that inspires me for just about all of you. Okay, I really can. But I will say that I put a lot of you who inspire me in other categories. So we're gonna go with Michael K. Vaughan on this one. Simply because the fact that the man can do a video almost every day and still have like facts and knowledge, like, blows me away. Every single time I watch one of his videos, I'm like, how? How do you keep this much knowledge in your head? You know, like, I'm blown away every time. And I know he doesn't do a whole lot of editing, so it's even that much more amazing to me that he can put all of this knowledge like into a cohesive thought, because I think you guys know by now that that's probably not one of my strong suits. So it's very inspiring to see that. So yeah, prompt number 1, we're gonna go with Michael K. Vaughan. Prompt number 2, smaller booktube channels. All right, you guys ready? Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that I'm gonna tell you about. I told you to settle in. So number 1, Nymeria. Now guys, if you enjoy like just a person and a camera and books, you're gonna like Nymeria. She is a super sweet, super brave soul. She reminds me a little bit of Violet Print. If you guys watch her, you know, Violet Print is very like vocal about taking care of yourself, mental health, things like this. And Nymeria is too, except Nymeria is using her own personal life to like put on display in the hopes of helping other people. That's bravery. I'm sorry, I don't care who you are. If you can put the harsh realities that you have went through on display in hopes of helping another human soul get through like a dark time in their life, that's bravery in my book. That is true bravery. So, Nymeria. Number 2, you guys have heard me talk about this one. You have probably seen fairly recently, Mr. Morningstar did a collab with her book-bound weirdo, Celeste. Now, first thing you're gonna notice is that Celeste has my color on her channel too, so of course I'm gonna like that. But number 2, I don't want to say like she's French influenced, because it's not like you go over there and like that's all she's speaking is French. It's gonna give you the wrong impression. But she does have like a huge knowledge and like, you know, a lot of French influence in her life that comes through in this wonderful way. And you know, she's got like this blanket fort thing, although she just moved. I'm hoping the blanket fort comes back, because I really thought that was cute. But she just moved, and I don't know, I think that we share like a similar kind of dry sense of humor, I think, to me. That I hope that's not like an insult if she doesn't think I'm funny. But I think so. I think we share like the similar like kind of dry sense of humor, which I love. I love that. So yeah, Celeste, bookbound weirdo. All right, and up next we have, and I'm gonna try not to butcher this last name, Natiston. She's from the UK, so I'm sure I'm butchering it. But she is also an author. And yes, she does book reviews, and very well, might I add. However, go for Creepy Bunny. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Go for Creepy Bunny. Oh my gosh. I have been in tears laughing at those videos. Go for Creepy Bunny. That's all I'm gonna say. She's a really great channel. Like, I really like her reviews. And like I said, she's an author, you know, so there's that aspect of it too. If you like to support small authors, go for the bunny. Go for the bunny. All right, and that's not the first time I'm gonna say that on this prompt. Okay, so next up, such a pretty name, Inklings. Yeah, so just go check out her thumbnails. Are those not like some of the most professional looking thumbnails you've ever seen? Like, I love those. So she's super widely read. She's one of my newer people that I've came to, but I really love her stuff. I really do. Like, I mean, just reads all over the board. So, and she does, if you like, you know, like hauls, vlogs, things like that, she does that whole thing. And very well. Like, I really think she's starting like way higher than I did on the whole like editing thumbnail train. Like, she's starting like levels above where I was. So yeah, I think a lot of you would really like her. You know, again, standard booktube fare, she's widely read. So I feel like there's something for everybody on her channel, you know? So yeah, Inklings. Okay, and the next one. I mentioned him in a vlog. I'm thinking it was my Satan book vlog. Brokyhorror. You guys know, like in the Paxi Awards when I was talking about voices, go listen to him. Go listen to him. Does he not have like just the best little voice to listen to? Yeah, and he's a horror channel for all my horror lovers out there. So go give him a listen. Again, editing is on point. Just his reviews are on point. I mean, seriously, just go listen. He's one of those that you could just like put on in the background and be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Steve Talks Books and Stuff kind of level voice. I really enjoy him. And he's one of those that every time I watch him, like, why do you only have like 70 some subscribers? Why? Because he is like really up there to me with his like skills with his editing and just the way his reviews are constructed. I really feel like I don't know why, he gives off the vibes that he's been around for a while, you know? So yeah, Brokyhorror. So another horror booktuber, HorrorGardner. Yeah, I really like his reviews too. Again, he's another one of those, like, if you're just into that person, camera, horror book, you're gonna like it. You really are. And I feel like, you know, we share a lot of the same tastes, so of course I'm gonna like him, but I know my horror lovers out there, I really feel like you'd like him too. And also, he'll do like some, I guess, the transgressive kind of stuff. Like, you know, he doesn't shy away from any of that. I really don't think like he would shy away from any horror book. Honestly, that's the vibe I get. And he'll do, you know, like he'll do goals videos, things like that. So if you like that kind of thing, it's there too. But I really do think that a lot of my horror lovers would enjoy his stuff. You know, again, it's just person, camera, book, you know, and a lot of times that's all you need, right? So, HorrorGardner. Okay, and the next one. Now, he is way more active on Instagram than on YouTube, but I'm hoping maybe that will change because he does read a lot. He's a big fan of Juan over at Plagued by Visions, and you know, if that tells you anything about his reading tastes. But his channel is Bunny and Mr. K, and I'm gonna say for the second time in this prompt, go for the bunny. All right, go for the bunny. I told him not too long ago that Bunny reminds me, if any of you out there remember, Foamy the Squirrel. Yeah, if you were a fan of Foamy the Squirrel, you're gonna love Bunny and Mr. K. So let's move on to the third prompt. I know that was a long one, but I love showing love to like smaller channels. It was done for me, and I will always do it for others. So, prompt number 3, booktubers who live close to you. You know what? I don't know where any of you guys live, kinda. There's a few of you I know, but I'm pretty sure the closest one to me, I think, is Coffee Cats and King. He was way closer to where I used to live, but I still think he's probably the closest one to where I live now. I think. I'm not gonna swear by it, but I'm pretty sure he's the closest. Prompt number 4, booktubers from different continents than yours. Well, I guess I would have to say Criminale. I mean, he tagged me. He's in the UK. I'm in the US. So, Nat, who was in with the smaller booktubers I mentioned. David's book reviews. Alex at the Bookubus. Let's see. Duncan McCurdy. Yeah, he's in Canada, I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Let's see. I think... Oh, and Elizabeth Sedgwood. Elizabeth Sedgwood's in Canada. Yeah, there we go. That was more than I thought. All right, so prompt number 5. Booktubers with furry reading companions. All right, settle in. So we have Chris with her ferrets over at Chris Reviews. Yeah, the only one with ferrets on this list. We have Coffee Cats and King. It's right there in the name. Cats. He's got 2 of them. We have Book Blather, which that channel is ran by a dog named Olive. Yeah, and there's a guy too. No, Book Blather's great, and Olive is just Absolutely precious. I wanted to mention one that I hadn't said in the past. Tea Time with Tracy and Violet. Violet is poodle. And I really enjoy Tea Time with Tracy and Violet. Again, simple, just bare bones, book reviews, her, the dog sometimes, some tea sometimes, and a book. And I really enjoy it. I really do. And I'm pretty sure she's in Nova Scotia, I think. I'm pretty sure she's in Nova Scotia. So lots of channels with animal companions. But hey, animals make everything better. All right, so prompt number 6. Booktubers you've buddy read or group read with. Well, that's easy. It's only ever been one person, Mr. Morningstar. We have done 2 collabs together. The first one was a buddy read for Boy Parts, which if you haven't read that book, I highly recommend. What a ride. And the second one was our absolutely epic episode where he visited me with his dad here in the Panic Room, and we read Oyster Boy. So I will link both of those in case you want to go check those out. All right, prompt number 7. Subscribers, commenters who don't have a booktube channel. Settle in. Now, like Criminale said, if I miss anybody, I'm really sorry. I really did try to go back through and get like a ton of commenters. This is not an exhaustive list by any stretch of the imagination, and you guys know that if you comment under one of my videos, I always get back to you. It's important to me. I want you to know that I see you and that I really, really do appreciate you commenting. So just know that this is not an exhaustive list, but I did try to get a bunch of you. So obviously you have Priscilla, Caleb, Tobias, James Fetcho, Rooftop, my bro, Alex Horn, Harfoot, Lisa and Jared, you know, Lisa, my Poshmark friend, and Brandon. To me, I see them everywhere, all over my stuff. So thanks to them, thanks for being awesome commenters, but thanks to all of you. Seriously, you have no idea the happy little dance that I do in my heart every time one of you comments. All right, so prompt number 8. Booktubers newer to you. So I think I kind of touched on this with my smaller booktube channel prompt, but I will say that probably brokyhorror is one of the newer ones to me, and RK Stumbling Bear. She's a new one for me. I'm really just kind of getting into her stuff. She does a lot of like your standard booktube fare too, but such a sweet little voice. She really does. I don't know why, like voices will just draw me in. No idea why, but I really like her. She just seems like such a sweetheart. So she's rather new to me too. So brokyhorror and RK Stumbling Bear. All right, prompt number 9. Booktubers who read different books or genres than you. That's a few of the people that I follow, actually. I like to see what people think about other books. The biggest, most like flaming difference is probably Brandy. Brandy Rants and Reads. She is a romance booktube channel. And I know, it's like, Pax, you say like all the time how much you don't like romance in your books, and you're exactly right. I like Brandy's personality. That's why I watch her stuff. She has stepped back from YouTube, but I like her personality. That's the long and short of it. That's why I like to watch her stuff. And the other one is probably David Wiley. I feel smarter when I watch David Wiley's channel. And we do share some of the same love for the same genres. He's very much into fantasy, which I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm too big of a nerd not to like fantasy. My favorite book series of all time is The Sword of Truth. Yes, I said it again. I know I say it in like every other video. Yes, I said it again. And he likes them too. So of course I'm going to watch his channel. Of course I am. But no, David does a lot with like poetry and classics and things like that. Like I said, I feel smarter when I watch David's channel. And he's a really nice guy too. So Brandy and David Wiley. Prompt number 10. Booktubers who have similar tastes. All of you. Almost everybody that I watch. Anyone that classifies themselves as a horror booktuber. Literally in my notes I just put everybody. Too many of you to count. Too many of you to count. If you have a love for blood, guts, gore, darkness, we're in it together, baby. Alright, prompt number 11. Booktubers with great original tags. So I had to go back and like look through some of the tags that I've done, and I have to say I think that BookBuds did a great one with the jail, like who's coming to jail with me tag. David's Krampus tag, I thought that was really cool, and Mr. Morningstar's Tag Your Psycho. I loved those. I loved doing them. I thought they were really cool, really unique. So yeah, I'm gonna say those. Alright, prompt number 12. Booktube projects you join or follow or would like to. So it's not that I wouldn't love to do that. There's a lot of like group reads and things like that that I would like to be a part of. It's just I know with my schedule, I couldn't do it justice. And if you watched my like reading goals fail of a tag video, you guys know that I don't really structure a lot of my reading. I really don't. And I would be afraid, because since other people are involved in projects like that, I don't want to disappoint other people, because I know as soon as I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll do that, that something just off, like, I don't know, Mrs. Horse will have like 15 choir practices or something. It's just, I don't like to do that when it involves other people. I'm not going to disappoint other people. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Prompt number 13, booktubers who can always put you in a good mood. Emily Terry. It doesn't matter how I'm feeling that day. I can turn on Emily's video, and any one of her videos, might I add, and I usually leave with a little bit more peace than when I first clicked on it. It's just the type of person she is. So yes, Emily Terry. All right, and the last one is the obligatory tag people. Now, of course, this is completely voluntary, but I will say that who I would like to see do this tag. I would like to see Coffee Cats and King. I'd like to see Emily. I'd like to see Book Blather. I want to see who Olive picks. John, over at Books of Blood. Yeah. And I know this might not be in the taste of some of you, and that's fine. Really, please take this voluntarily. This is just like, I was trying to think like, whose answers would I like to see? And I think those 4. I would like to see those 4. So, there you go. And of course, if you want to do it, go for it. I'll watch your video too. So guys, that is it. That is the Show Some Booktube Love tag. I love stuff like this. I love it. I know we've been here forever. So thanks for settling in, but I really do like to share the love. I absolutely love just the spirit of this tag, so thank you so much, Criminale, for tagging me. So thanks for hanging out, guys. Please like and subscribe. It would really help me out. And until next time, bye for now.